Well, we often call you 5-4 Fergal up in the press room. You've had a lot of close matches over the years, but you haven't won too many of those from 4-0 down.
No, only the second time ever. Been delighted. Hasn't really sunk in at the moment because it's 4-0 down. Luke was playing exceptional, scoring well. He made good breaks and the balls weren't particularly nice, but he kept going, working his way around the table. Played good safety and maybe one half chance to maybe pinch the second. So 4-0 down, there wasn't much you could say. Just hoping maybe to get a chance and get back into it. Then you make it 4-1. Put a couple for 4-2. Then get into a bit of a groove. Made a ton for 4-3. Should have made it 96, nearly another ton for 4-all. So they were right in the thick of it. And then the last, to be fair, he was a little bit unlucky. He put 20. He was on about 28. He was just off straight in the blue, and he's powering around the angles, but it blew at the back of the leather and jumped out and stayed out. So I managed to get 40. It was 14 in the last red, and then flicked the last red. Had him snookered as well, and then which gave him the chance, and I'm absolutely delighted.
When you're 4-0 down in a game like that, do you maybe just the pressure come off you and you relax your cue arm a little bit?
Well, a little piece. I wouldn't say, you couldn't really say I wasn't relaxed beforehand, just because I wasn't getting any chances. I was just getting outplayed. So on that basis, there's no thoughts really at all. Like versus bar one half chance, I haven't really done anything. I just got accepted. Your man's played exceptionally well, and you're just hoping maybe it might just give you a chance and turn around. But obviously, 4-0 it's not looking too good.
And having gone back to 4-all, does the pressure then go onto you in the last frame because you've come so far back, and then you'd be devastated to lose after that? It
can sometimes. I'm just trying to remind myself, look, even if I do lose, like I've done very well to get back to 4-all. It would have been easy, not to try so hard. So you just kind of again hoping for chances as it was out of my hands, and I just got a little bit of luck, as I said, that the blue pounced out. I made a good 40 odd to sort of get control of the game, so I'm just delighted.
You've been on the tour now for 27 years, but you're still in there punching and beating, top 16 players like Luca. Do you still have the same passion for snooker you've always had?
Absolutely, yeah. Even I'd say this summer was probably the most I've practiced in a long time. Only had 3 weeks off, so really just after the Crucible. I was back at it, playing a lot of time on my own. We even went to England for a few days before the qualifiers to try and sharpen up and make a good start, because last year wasn't a particularly good season at all. So I was just kind of keen to make a good start. Obviously won me 2 matches in Preston to qualify for Riga. Went to Riga, but unlucky to lose there, and then so in here battling away.
The tours is probably as stronger than it's ever been now in terms of the number of events and the prize money. Is that what gives the likes of yourself, well into your 40s, but still got the motivation to try and keep staying on the tour and climbing up the rankings?
Well, I'd say there's more just a bonus. The motivation is to play. If there's 6 tournaments, I'd still be playing, still trying away. Well, obviously it's a lot more appealing if you have a good season. You can be earning a lot more money, a lot more tournaments, and plus there's less pressure that if you have a bad run of a couple of tournaments, there's another tournament around the corner, or plenty of tournaments around the corner. So it's fantastic. Obviously it's great for young players, but it's great for us coming into the second half of our career as well, to have all these tournaments. But this is I'm trying hard and enjoying it, so that's all I can ask.
And having played so well in those last 5 frames today, do you feel you can go on and have a deep run this week?
Well, hopefully that's always the intention when you come here. You come to enter any tournament, you always hope to go deep. But such is the standard. I don't think you can look too far. It might be in the back of your mind, maybe, but I think you just got to try and focus on your next match. And the standard is so high, as proved today. Look, I didn't do a lot wrong, and I was 4-0 down. So you just really have to each day play well, and just literally, just as boring as it sounds, just take it day by day.
Well done, Fergal.